Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So in today's video I am actually going to review the Minimalist sunscreen for you guys. So a lot of you guys were telling me to review these sunscreens, and we all were waiting for Minimalist to launch their sunscreens. So yeah, they launched these few weeks ago and I have been testing them out throughout these days, and it's been quite some time. I have been using both these sunscreen and I have my review for you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. Also, if you are someone who's new to this channel and if you're seeing me for the first time, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it here. I hope you like my content. I post about affordable makeup, skincare, fashion on this channel. So if that's the content you want to consume every 4 days a week, you can hit the subscribe button, along with that the notification bell, so that you get notified every time I post a new video. So yeah, let's get on with the video now. So before moving on with the review of these products, let's just first talk about how important sun protection is. So sunscreen is so important, you guys, so important for your everyday skincare routine. I think I made the biggest mistake in my skincare because I wasn't applying sunscreen, and it was in my early 20s. I never used to apply sunscreen while I was inside my house. I just used to apply sunscreen while I was going out. That's it. So that was, I feel like that was the biggest mistake I did, So sunscreen is so important, not only while you're going out, but also when you're staying inside your house as well. And also another thing is that you have to apply a very good adequate amount of sunscreen. You cannot just apply a tiny bit like we do with our moisturizers, creams. You just cannot apply a tiny bit and think that it's going to protect you. You really have to apply an adequate amount, which is 3-finger rule when it comes to sunscreen. You just have to put 3 pumps of sunscreen in your fingers, and then you have to apply it that way. So sunscreen, I feel like, is a really good product for not only just protecting your skin from ultraviolet rays, but also it is very essential product for anti-aging purpose as well. Even during cloudy days, it is important that you apply sunscreen, because our skin, when exposed to sun rays, even on cloudy days, it can lead to discoloration, it can lead to wrinkles as well. And also SPF of 30 above is definitely a must. Below SPF 30, it's not really going to cover anything, so always choose a sunscreen above the SPF of 30. And also, you definitely, whenever possible, obviously you have to apply sunscreen every 4 to 5 hours if possible. If you're staying inside and if you're not wearing makeup, just apply sunscreen after 4 to 5 hours. And obviously, if you're applying makeup, it's a little hard to apply sunscreen, obviously, so whenever possible, just reapply your sunscreen. So now coming on to the review, Minimalist have actually launched 2 sunscreen. One is the multivitamin SPF 50 and another one is the SPF 60 plus. Now both these sunscreen, I have been testing them out. So let's just first talk about the multivitamin SPF 50. So now coming on to the multivitamin SPF 50, I would say first of all, look at the packaging. It has a pump to it, which is thank you Minimalist for giving a pump, because I really love skincare products. It is so much easier to use skincare products with a pump. So this has a really good pump to it, and it is very easy to dispense product out of this tube. So another thing I really love about this is the texture. It is a very lightweight, you guys. It is extremely lightweight on the skin, and it is very creamy, I would say. It's not a gel texture, it's not a runny texture, it's not a liquid type of a texture. It's very creamy, and it blends so well into the skin. I absolutely love it because this, I feel like, doesn't give white cast at all. You can see how much product I have applied. It takes a little bit of time to put this product into your skin and to blend it out, obviously, because you are applying a lot of product. So initially it takes a little bit of time, but once you blend it in, you can totally see that I have no white cast at all. And also, this sunscreen not only gives sun protection, but also has vitamins like A, B, E and F that helps repair skin. According to me, this feels nothing on my skin. It's not a matte sunscreen, not a dewy sunscreen, and anyone can use this sunscreen without feeling sticky, dry, uncomfortable or oily. So another thing I really wanted to point out about this sunscreen is that it's a very important thing for me, especially it looks so good under makeup. Like, it wears so beautifully under makeup. A lot of the times, a lot of sunscreen doesn't wear really well under makeup, and that is a major issue for me, because you guys know I film videos every single day, and I really want a sunscreen that pairs very nicely with my primer, with my foundation, and I feel like this Minimalist sunscreen tends to do that. And also another thing is that it doesn't sting my eyes. A lot of the times you guys also tell me that a lot of the times you experience this with sunscreens, so that is how I feel about this sunscreen, is that it it doesn't have that stinging sensation at all. It doesn't give you white cast. It doesn't peel at all under makeup. It is very lightweight, and I feel like it is a very ideal sunscreen, like to use on an everyday basis, to use under makeup, for oily skin, dry skin, combination skin. So I feel like if you are looking for really good sunscreen, you can definitely go for this. It hasn't disappointed me even once, and I am using this every single day in my morning skincare routine. So now coming on to the SPF 60. This is the SPF 60 plus sunscreen, and this has an antioxidant in it. It is also a hybrid sunscreen and contains the ingredient SilyMarin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So this antioxidant actually helps you with inflammation, to reduce inflammation, and also reduces photo damages that can be caused by UV radiation. This sunscreen texture is quite creamy and a little thick as compared to the SPF 51. This sunscreen I feel like will be suitable for people who have dry skin like me, and also during winters it will be a perfect pick. Although I would suggest you guys to wear the SPF 50 under makeup, because the SPF 50 feels nothing on the skin literally, and the SPF 60 has a little bit of that moisturizing, nourishing properties to it. So for me, I personally will choose the SPF 50 under my makeup, and this one SPF 60 I will be wearing it during winters a lot because of the texture. It is quite amazing, and especially if you have dry skin, you will love the SPF 60 a lot. This sunscreen is not heavy or thick in any way and doesn't sting my eyes at all. As you guys know that we have to apply adequate amount of sunscreen in order to protect our skin. So a lot of the times many sunscreen fails to blend into the skin when applied a lot and sits on top of the skin. With the Minimalist sunscreen, I never have experienced that problem even once. So you guys can also see that I have done a flash test with my phone, where I have clicked a picture with using the flash, and that is the easiest way to detect if a sunscreen have white cast or not. Most of the time a lot of sunscreen will leave a very white type of, you know, almost ghost looking skin, and with this sunscreen you can totally see how my photos came out. They are raw and unedited. I have not used any filters, not edited them in any way, and you can totally see that these does not have white cast at all. So overall, I really prefer both the sunscreen. It depends upon your preference, which one would you pick. The SPF 60, as I said, it's much more on the thicker side. It has a little bit more, you know, moisturizing properties to it. And the SPF 50, I feel like will suit a lot of different skin types, and it literally feels nothing on the skin. And especially if you are someone who wears makeup on a day-to-day basis, I feel like you are going to prefer the SPF 50 more. So that was my whole review. You can go ahead and check the lab reports, the SPF lab reports of these sunscreens as well on the Minimalist website. They do have a detailed lab reports on these sunscreen. The best thing I like about Minimalist is that they are quite transparent. They are very actually 100% transparent with their consumers, with their audience, and I feel like they reveal all the ingredients, and that's what we need in the Indian skincare market now, because we know a lot of brands that are very shady about their ingredients, very shady about the lab reports and everything. So I feel like, you know, with these products, you are 100% seeing what what you're buying. All the ingredients are right there in front of you, so you can definitely decide if you want to get it or not. So another thing I really wanted to quickly point out is that you guys know I currently am on a medication. Like, I have been having a little bit of skin issues, and I actually did run this sunscreen by my dermatologist. I consulted her before applying this sunscreen. I was like, will these suit my skin? Are these comedogenic? Will they cause a little bit of breakout or acne? Can you just look into it? And she did look into it, and she was like, they are completely fine. You can totally use them. The ingredients are pretty good. And she's like, yeah, go ahead and use them. They are not, going to irritate your skin. So that is when I used this, and I was testing this out after her consultation. So I know a lot of you guys were telling me, I shouldn't be using new skincare and stuff, but I always consult my dermatologist whenever I am on a prescription medication or something like that. I always consult her before putting on any new skincare on my skin. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked it. I definitely did like everything I tested out. I will leave all the links and everything in the description box so that you can go ahead and check it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.